All right, hey guys, a couple of quick things to talk about before we get too far into this. Oh, my hotkeys aren't working. That's a good start. Number one, Nathanias is also streaming this. Highly recommend you go check out his first-person point of view, but I believe he's also doing it without a delay, unlike us. So if you do decide to watch Nathanias' stream, have a good time, but please do not bring spoilers back to chat. You will be timed out. Secondly, just to verbally advertise what's being said, I'm streaming from a brand new PC setup, and because I've actually been streaming since midnight last night, I haven't had a lot of time to move things around. So the bots, partoofs, donations, they're all on the other computer. You're all getting rewarded and is behaving the same as normal. The only problem is I can't see any of that. So just so everyone's aware, I love you all, but if anyone decides to sub for replays or something today, I won't see it, but you'll still be registered in the subsystem. That being said, I'm Rifkin, joined tonight by Fenner. And I say tonight because it's the first time ever the OlimoLeague has not run at 5 a.m., but instead 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Spawning in the bottom right corner of the map, it's going to be Kappa King, the Caparino himself, the big Kappa Bambino, Nathanias.
Raise the KPM.
Damn it, Fenner, my poor chat.
You knew it was gonna happen. Top left of the map, in the red, in the Zerg. Well, in the Zerg. He is a Zerg. It's HoneyBear. HoneyBear me, I think.
Alright,
Fenner's doesn't have the me on there.
Yeah, Fenner's got some stories about HoneyBear we're gonna hear about in a moment's time. But guys, if you're cheering for Nathanias, you can feel free to Kappa your hearts out. This one time only without getting timed out or banned. The night might do it if you go a little excessive, but you have Rifkin's blessing for once ever. But Fenner, before we got into this, you mentioned you'd played HoneyBear before.
Yes, HoneyBear. Played him at Red Bull. I saw him sat across the room. I was like, who is that skinny nerd? Is he gonna beat me? I don't know. And then I played him. I think I won game 1 or something like that. I was like, oh, this kid's easy. And then he came back and beat me 2-1. I was like, God damn it, man. I hate this kid. And I'm pretty sure he did it mostly with roaches, but that was a ZVZ, so it doesn't really say anything. But maybe he likes roaches. That's pretty much it.
Was Nathanias in Rotterdam, did they cast you, or were you one of the ones that went uncasted?
No, I went uncasted. They were casting the Koreans, man.
That's a real shame, because I was going to say, it's a total role reversal now, right? You got Nate casted you and HoneyBear before, but now you're casting HoneyBear and Nate. Next step is for me to set up a show match of you and Nate with HoneyBear casting with me. Full cycle. But no, guys, if you guys haven't seen Nathanias stream before, he's definitely earned his Grandmaster title, and not through a bunch of 2-racks in your cheese. Some of my favorite things to see out of Nathanias are his cheese, though, so please keep in mind that's very possible for this best of 3. But I don't know, man. I don't know a lot about HoneyBear, so I don't know how this is going to go. I do know they're both Grandmasters, though, and Nate, he is going to foul it up! Reaper goes down, kablooey!
There's no meant to happen, man.
No,
Reaper goes down.
I mean, sometimes we see Reapers die, and it's the cost of killing a second drone and getting greedy, but that hatchery, man, not even scratched.
No. Nathanias needs to wake up. Needs to live up to his people's eyebrow.
Can we get out? Like, dude, he's not even. Nope.
No, when he does the Kappa face, he looks pretty much like The Rock.
I can't say I can see that, to be honest. Maybe it's one of these things I've just missed every time. Hidden in plain sight.
Yeah, he's pretty much The Rock. Oh, he's going to get the SCV as well. This is horrible for Nathanias.
Are all of Nate's units painted with sticky glue? I mean, just like instant surround, fully holds them in place. Reaper goes down, SCV goes down. This is not a great start for our young budding Terran.
Yeah. I mean, I know what the Destiny quote would be for that, but I wouldn't want to say it on stream.
Yeah, I as well.
Yeah.
It's like every time that Overlord comes in, I want to say it. It's a magnet of some kind, but I don't know what
you
type
don't say
of
that
magnet.
one? I think that one would slip out of me.
Oh, I just realized, guys, I've got to change my settings real quick. I have Rifkin was accidentally playing this dead game settings on, and that's why it's just slipping all over the place. But okay, there we go, fixed. So what happened here with the early game?
Oh my god, no way, man.
All right, at a point we're gonna start getting a little overly critical, and that's fine. It's all jokes, and we're having some fun with this. But for Nate, this does kind of suck. Losing 2 SCVs early, in and of itself, not that big of a deal. But he keeps losing the ones that are trying to do things. The Reaper is no longer here for scouting, and Nate has no idea if it's gonna be some sort of all-in that follows this up. HoneyBear, I don't know if his trigger is like, oh, I killed 2 SCVs, let's go for a Baneling bust, but for now he's at least getting as much as a defensive Baneling nest.
I mean, he just looks like defensive Baneling Nest right now. He's got the 2 gas. It looks very, very standard from him. The third base should be starting soon. Actually, the third base is kind of late. Normally, people start it around 44 supply, and it's not there yet. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one.
I mean, 1-1 is not unprecedented to see, but just to see melee weapons come out this quickly, I'm really curious if maybe there's some sort of weird variation of a Ling all-in? No, there's the jump to the third, okay.
Just a bit later. That's fine.
Well, for Nathanias, he's pumped out a couple of Widow Mines, so his front is safe against any sort of attack. Doesn't quite have that bunker down, so the wall's not finished, and it's a bit awkward to see, but as we know, HoneyBear's not actually moving out, so this isn't that big of a deal for Nate just yet.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is right now, those big Ling Bane all-ins have become popular again for some reason. I've seen them a lot in the Kesper leagues.
Fender, please. For some reason, it only won WCS. I mean, who knows why this has became popular? I don't know.
Well, let me finish my sentence, Rifkin.
I'm sorry.
Like, the thing is, why I say that is because in Kesper, in Pro League and SSL, I've seen it a few times. I can't name matches. But 2 or 3 times, it has done nothing. Oh my god, he's not looking. He's not looking. Rifkin.
Ooh, 6 kills. Not too shabby. The Widowmine still hasn't gone off. Medevac, though, needs to make sure it doesn't die. I'm not sure what's going on with this. Looks like the Widowmine actually... Oh, yeah, Overshoot just now starting up. But I think the Widowmine might... No, it's not going to recharge in time. This one of the main got a single kill. And the Medevac gets out alive. I think the Medevac getting out alive is going to be the key point of this. But just barely gets that Overseer in the nick of time. Widowmine was coming off cooldown.
He's got to get to the top, though. He's got to get to the top left before that other one recharges. And he might just... It's going to be just in time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to get it. Okay. But yeah, what I was saying was, those Ling Bane all-ins, they just haven't been successful, at least in Pro League and what's it called? Something Star League?
The Spot TV Star League, yeah.
That's the one, SSL.
It's weird because, yeah, Spot TV's one word, so it's just the S, not STSL or something.
Every time I hear it, I'm just like, Spot TV, Game Joe.
Wow, that was pretty good, man. You should start doing those voiceovers for the introductions, like Street Fighter style.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Alright, Nate actually scans the main. I actually kind of like this move, but unfortunately he doesn't scout what's important, which is the Spire over here in the natural. Missing the Spire, not the end of the world, but yeah, it does suck not knowing its timing.
Indeed.
Oh, is he going to go for the back rocks with that tank?
I was going to say, why is he getting tanks? What is this, Nathanias? This ain't Wings of Liberty here.
Alright, so my thoughts are, he could either go for the sickest, weirdest drop, or he just alternatively marches across the map, and we see him put down the 2 tanks to deny gas and mining. What does kind of suck for HoneyBear, though, is that Spire, I think, is actually going to be in range of the tanks if they hug the rocks. Maybe?
Yeah, you're right. Let's see where he goes. He looks like he is marching across the rocks, but HoneyBear does have this army in the middle of the map, possibly ready to pounce, but is it enough, Rifkin?
Yeah, he barely sees this with the watchtower. I was going to say, he doesn't have any Overlord spread, so he may not have fully known this was coming. It looks like he missed it just barely. But I do know that they're circling at the watchtower. We were watching his vision caught tail end of a couple of tanks. I really like the Widow Mines for this. Oh, I thought he was going to burrow the Widow Mines underneath the tanks. The biggest Mutalisk bait of all time, but just used the tank to cover everything from the low ground. He hugs the tank with some Marines, but... Oh man, this Spire's going to get focused down so quickly. A couple of Baneleys rolling in. Oh, nice sick pickup. Hot pickup out of Nathanias.
And now the tanks at the back raining down chaos on those Lings. He just picks up again. Yeah. And yeah, it's in range of the tank. That is not nice for him. Any Banelings left, Rifkin? I don't think so.
None available. Just Zerglings for the time being. But unloading one at a time into Zerglings, not a great time for Nathanias. I gotta give it to HoneyBear, though. He's put like 11 transfuses into this Spire. He's really trying to keep this alive. The Mutalisk now spawning. Oh, that Medevac is... Oh, it's so dead. All the ones with the units in it. Scans to finish it off. He's trying to go for that killing blow. Oh, Nate.
Oh, he needs to target it. He needs to target. He's going for the drop instead, but that's going to cost him his medevac because the mutas are here now. He's not going to. Oh, he gets the Spire.
It, but is it going to be worth it at what cost, right? Because here comes the Lings from behind, and Nathanias has lost his medevacs. He's lost his exit strategy. He'll go down swinging, but killing that Spire is going to be a huge nuisance. I didn't realize, though, we talked about that +1/1 early. Panda, or sorry, not Panda, HoneyBear is already 2-2. He finished this up a long time ago. Nathanias on 1-0 Marines. Oh god, even with combat shells, even with tanks, even with Widow Mines, it's not going to be easy dealing with the Zerglings, much less any Banelings.
Yeah, as my ex-girlfriend once said, Nathanias just went a bit too deep there.
Wow!
The worst thing about this for
the funniest thing about what you just said The ex-girlfriend part.
Panda Bear means actually got 1,000 minerals in the bank, so once he can spend that, he's going to have an even bigger lead in this game. Whoa, look at that hatchery on the right from HoneyBear.
Yeah, this is actually kind of cool, because I don't know if Nathanias will actually see this coming or not, but... well, still trying to take engagement through the middle of the map. Siege tanks are not sieged up for this. Here comes the mutas. I applaud Nathanias for going for this marine tank composition, but there's a reason this fell out of style, and we're watching it right here.
Yeah, it might be better on the Widow Mines here. The tanks struggling a bit. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know why he's going tanks. Like, I guess he just wanted that push and then didn't want to transition out of it. And that's just why he's stuck on this composition. But he doesn't have his third base down. HoneyBear's got a fourth and a fifth base coming up. He's got hatcheries all over the place, actually.
It's not even just the third base. Oh, no, the depots are down.
Oh, there's 3 banelings
funneling through this. I've got reports coming in, by the way, Fender, that apparently Nathanias may have a little bit of a handicap going on. The Red Bull vodka.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if that's true or not, but Bailey's rolling into the tanks. This is going to hurt. He does decide to unload on the base over here, so even if he goes down, he says, you know what, you're not taking my base. I don't think so. But back at home, this has become quite the mess. No Thors available, no Widow Mines. Marine tank not quite cutting it, and at the very least, he will kill the hatchery and walk away.
That shift command. Beautiful. Beautiful play.
Cool but guys don't look at explosions.
What? Cool guys love explosions.
Have you never heard that song? Oh my god. Mule's being dropped to keep this orbital command center alive. Oh god. Just oh god. He's actually gonna clean up some of the links, which is quite nice, but he's already lost so much for this. If those mules were... Oh, this isn't even landed. The Zergling blocking it out. Nathanias can't drop mules at the third to make up for this.
Asshole Zergling. 16 mutas on the production tab there, whilst 5 Marines at a time are on a production tab. That just tells the story right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
His Marines supply is...
He gets another hatch. That was a pretty solid Marine group right there. They must have been in the Navy.
Marine Team 6?
I don't know why they were in the Navy, but...
Dude, it's space. It's like a giant ocean. They're all in the Navy. There's... Oh, God, though. The supply cap at 49 for Nathanias, and he's building a missile turret. Like, oh, God. So, tripling the supply of his opponent. HoneyBear's looking to walk in and clean up this first game, but... This went not so great for our Terran hero. For our OlimoLeague champion.
Alright, yep. The OlimoLeague champion might be handing over his belt soon to HoneyBear. HoneyBear me. Actually, I don't know what